We are in the age of free men with arms, men who have decided that they will have no masters. And those men are circumventing your controls, including anything the UN may implement. The state monopoly on the tools of liberty is now over.
Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Will and welcome to Copper Jacket TV. So as an American and since the founding of this country, we have had a very strong aversion to outside countries or entities telling us what we can do, especially when it has an effect on our constitutional rights. But every single year we seem to battle back against the globalists and the United Nations when it comes to our Second Amendment, and they're at it again this year. Now, you guys want to listen up to this one because it could have a direct effect on everybody in this country, so stay tuned. Okay, so let's go and talk about what's going on here. So every year, a special council of the UN meets to talk about the ATT, the Arms Trade Treaty, also known as the Small Arms Treaty, which is a multinational effort to regulate the commercial transfer of small arms to any country that is involved in this treaty. Now, we were actually once involved in the treaty, sort of, when Obama signed into the treaty back in 2013. However, that was never ratified by Congress, and so that was never finalized. Now, some say that the ATT could lead to a multinational, if not global, registry. And you know what happens when people in power get their hands on a registry like that. It's never anything good. Now, thankfully, we do have some representation there to push back against this, but it's probably not from who you might expect. It's actually from the NAGR. Check out last year. This is Dudley Brown.
The National Association for Gun Rights.
Thank you, Mr. President. Currently, the U.S. is home to more than 500 million civilian-owned firearms, 10% of which could be defined as assault rifles. How does the UNATT deal with a nation with not only so many small arms, but whose very foundation and national identity is wrapped around armed defiance? It's an inherent challenge to the state monopoly on small arms. Now, Mexico is trying a new method. They are suing U.S. small arms manufacturers in U.S. court, attempting to dodge the corruption and cartel issues that drive Mexico's rampant violence. This will, of course, fail. North Korea and China have a more traditional approach to citizen disagreement. We all know what that looks like. What Mexico, China, and many others here don't understand is that the world has changed. The internet has made so much of it obsolete. We are in the age of free men with arms, men who have decided that they will have no masters. And those men are circumventing your controls, including anything the UN may implement. The state monopoly on the tools of liberty is now over. This is a very good reason that every successful dictator in the 20th century went out of their way to disarm citizens before enforcing the tyranny that would get them shot. But those days are over. You laugh. But it's true. I am not concerned with the praise or good opinions of dollar store dictators or bureaucrats. I'm only really now speaking to the people of the world, not just the CSP. The simple fact is that your government cannot keep you safe. It is neither their desire nor their objective. They seek only your obedience and subservience. They do not disarm you to keep you safe from yourself. They disarm you because they fear how you will react when they step out of line. They are either in bed with the criminals who oppress you or are the very criminals that dole out the oppression. Good men of the world, if you have arms, don't give them up, no matter what people here might say. Jealously protect and defend your ability to resist. They will be what stands between you and your self-determination. To those who have no arms, shake your system in order to secure them. Your arms can be the torch to light the path toward a better world, toward a future of your own making. Thank you.
I thank you. Thank you. What should I say? I mean, it's a free world. As a proof, you can speak, and this is clear. I was smiling, not laughing, because given my physical position, I could see how many eyebrows you raised in the room.
Now, what he said right there was absolutely inspiring. He said, no good man should give up his arms, and I agree wholeheartedly. But you heard the reply from the president of that UN Council, who kind of laughed and chuckled like it was some sort of joke. Well, unfortunately, we have another UN Council meeting over the ATT that's coming up on August 25th. And I believe that the NAGR is there once again to make their voices heard and speak on our behalf, which is something that we need to happen. And they're also speaking on, well, the rest of the globe's behalf as well. Because the problem with this treaty is the more nations that get on board with this, the more that are regulated under its control. And that would have a direct effect on us as well when it comes to imports and things like that. So we need to make sure that we can somehow stop this and at least stop it from happening and make sure that no future president, no future Congress of the United States has the ability to join something like this, which would be in direct conflict to our own founding Constitution and our Second Amendment rights. It has to end. But this is what they're pushing for. It is more or less global disarmament and global control over small arms. So I wanted to let you know about that. I think there might be some people out there that don't even know this exists. While we fight for our rights here at home, there is a coalition out there that is trying to resist them abroad. So I wanted to let you know about that. I want to thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Again, have a great day.